Welcome to the check-in, ladies and gentlemen. Today's topic: do black women respect black men? Today's story comes out of Norfolk, Virginia, where it's being reported that a black woman, 34 years of age, ran over a black man, not once, but twice, and reportedly got out the car and threw the bumper that was hanging off of the car, threw it at him, and spit on him. And that's my topic today. Do black women respect, honor, and cherish black men? Excuse me. Now, there are a lot of women that are on the front lines in terms of the protests, in terms of the movement that's going on with the BLM and with the Black Lives Matter movement. But do black women allow black men to lead? Because, a lot of women are at that forefront, and, a lot of men are kind of being, pushed to the side. They're being pushed to the back of the line. They're allowed to participate. They're allowed to be there, but you don't really see any strong black men on the front lines for Black Lives Matters. I'm talking about a orator, a spokesman, a leader. There's no black man of notoriety that is the figurehead of the Black Lives Matter campaign. And, let's get back to the initial topic of this woman that ran over this black man. And not only did she run him over once, she ran him over twice and spit on him. Now, listen, it's being reported that the man is in critical condition in the hospital. And I just want to say right off the bat, there is nothing that man could have done to her that could have warranted him losing his life. I don't, even if it's domestic abuse, whatever it is, that man did not deserve to be run over by that car, not once but twice. What was going through her head? Does she come from a broken home? Has she had a positive male figure in her life? Has she been, been hurt by different black men, and now this is the tipping point. Has every black man in her life, in her head, failed her? And then is this now the time for her to go apeshit? Why? Because I want to walk this down because within the YouTube within the YouTube narrative and the things that go on, there are a lot of black women YouTubers. Paris Milan, Impressive, Tasha K. And, they're not really talking about this story, but let it be a black woman being, abused. Let it be a black woman that is being, shitted on, being, downtrodden, being, just being treated less than of a human. They would pick this story up and they would be talking about it. But when it comes to the black man, the man, the original man, the black king, where is their love? Because, just like I said, there's plenty of black female YouTubers that get on YouTube and they constantly shit on black men. They shit on them. They talk dirt upon them. They say all, inconceivable things about them. And, they don't show a lot of love towards them. And when there's stories like this, most women, they laugh at a story like this. And, I've seen a lot of comments from the women from this story. And the first thing that these women, the first thing that they could have said was, well, what did he do? As if the man had to be a bad individual, a despicable individual, to be ran over by a car twice, spit on, and thrown a bumper on. The first thing I seen women say was, well, what did he do? That's nonsense. If this was reversed, if this was a black woman that was dealing with a jealous boyfriend, a jealous husband, and she was out shopping at the nail salon, and that jealous boyfriend took his car, rammed that girl over, backed up his car and rammed her over again, got out the car, spit on that black woman, and thrown a bumper on, it would be lunacy and it would be outrage amongst the ranks. Everyone would be talking about this. Everyone would be on the forefront and to get justice for this black woman that was downtrodden, that was beaten, that was, thought less of than a human. But when it comes to the black man, when it comes to the originator, the original man, the black king, he's not shown that love from black women. Just like I said, the first thing most black women were saying out of their mouths was, well, what did this man do to her? Every case is not a scenario of a black woman being, beaten or being, shitting on. And I'm not saying that this particular case isn't that. I don't know the story. I don't know what happened. But black women have to stop looking at every scenario where a woman is, domestically, hurting a man and say, well, what did the man do? Black women, and I'm not saying all, but black women suffer from mental illness. Some of them do. Some of them don't make the best choices, just like black men. Please don't get on here and watch this video and say, well, what did the man do? Like as if the man had to do something to deserve to be ran over twice in a car. That's despicable. And it's shameful behavior. That black woman could even make an excuse for something so loony. It's despicable and it's disgusting. And just like I said, if this was a black woman that was ran over by a black man in a car, and he got out that car and he spit on that black woman, it would be total outrage. It would be women on every message board. Look how black men treat black women. Well, I am here to talk about the black women that treat black men like shit. It's time to talk about it. It's time to talk about black women with self-hatred, that don't love themselves, that never had a positive black male role model in their life, never had a father that was there, never had a man that cared about them. So they get into these relationships and they're toxic. They don't know how to control themselves. They can't control their mouths. They can't control their hands. And you don't need to be in a relationship. You need to be single. You need to be getting therapy. And I think it's disgusting what women are saying about this case. It's despicable, deplorable, that they can even make an excuse that this black man had to do something wrong to deserve this. This black man did not deserve this. He did not deserve to be run over in a car. The man is in critical condition, laying in the hospital. If that happened to your brother, if that happened to your father that you care about, would you feel like, would the first thing that came out of your mouth be, well, what did my brother do to deserve this? What did my father do to deserve this? Or would you have some type of compassion for your male counterpart? And I'm True and Living. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gone.